Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. So I'm doing another PE prep with me this school year, but by the time you're watching this, I already started my school year. I have a long to-do list and it's gonna take me probably this whole week to prep everything that I need to prep, but I'm gonna do as much as I can today. And the first thing is making my PE schedule. I don't make my PE schedule. My principal finally emailed us our PE schedule, or special schedule. So I'm just gonna make my little schedule in a small version to put it, what is this called? My lanyard. Put it on my lanyard, because if you're new, I go to 2 schools, and having like a little mini schedule with each lanyard for each school, it'll help me memorize my schedule faster. But here's an example of this little thing. This is from last school year, but I'm gonna make a new one for this school year, and I would put this, I would put this on here. If I forget my schedule, I could just look on my lanyard and see who's next, what grade I'm teaching and what time like my lunch and stuff. These are my PE sub binders, and I do have to put like important information like my phone number, principal phone number, counselor's phone number, and my PE schedule. So I have to put the PE schedules in here. And then this binder I take every single day. I have it everywhere whenever I work. In here is my class rosters. I'm not gonna print out the names yet because I know there'll be some students switching in different classes and stuff like that. But anyways, I need to make a new cover for class roster 2020-2023. I also need to print out my gym floors because I do have black dots. I don't want to take it out yet. Maybe I should, to give you an example. So each student in each class, they have their own spot in the gym. This is what they look like. So I just put them on my gym floors and I assign students their spot. And I didn't do this last school year. I actually started it like mid-year in January when we came back from winter break, and I wish I did this in the beginning of school year, which I am this year, because I get to learn the students' names quicker. Because once students have their spots and I have the spots in my clipboard, I actually ordered a new clipboard, and I'm gonna insert the photo of the clipboard of what I ordered on Amazon. I will add in my Amazon storefront in the description box, so if you want to check out like my PE must-haves, it'll be in my Amazon storefront. My clipboard doesn't come until tomorrow, but I'm gonna print a lot of things today. Hopefully I have enough ink. So here is my to-do list. PE schedules, plan routines and procedures. I'm gonna have the similar ones, but I like to have it in a specific place in my Google Docs. Think about a new attention grabber, or probably keep the same attention grabber but add another attention grabber. For those who don't know what attention grabber is, if you need to grab students' attention, for example, the teacher says hip hip, and then the little one says hooray. So every time a teacher says hip hip, the students have to say hooray back just to get everyone's attention again. And I'll insert some over here. This is like elementary version. And then I gotta plan first week. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today because I do want to organize my school year PE plan, like the dates and stuff, because it's still my dates from my school year plan is still from last school year, so I want to like update those. Yeah, update my sub planner. And then I also want to figure out Apple Music, because last year I used only Spotify. Spotify doesn't really work well when you have it on the Apple Watch, but when I have the Apple Watch and I use that a lot, and I want to use that more instead of my phone. So I heard that Apple Music works really well with your Apple Watch. So I'm gonna try that out. So the first thing I'm gonna do is the PE schedule. gosh, so I was feeling a little overwhelmed because I thought I had to change the dates and stuff for the school year plan, for PE plan. And I am thanking myself because before the school year ended last school year, I already did that. So pat in the back, because I'm like thanking myself that I did this. So this is what it looks like. So this is my yearly school planner, PE plan, and this is from last school year, and I'm so grateful that I already did this. And I did this on June 17th when the last school year was over. So I get to just look at the warm-ups and games and just change some things if I need to. I am so grateful that I did this. And on my notes, I already put in, I don't know about you, but I feel like when you are a teacher and then throughout, like every day you're always reflecting. At the end of the day, you're reflecting, and last school year I reflected a lot, and I made a note in my iPhone notes. I made a what to work on for the next school year, and I did that on June 7th, 2022. I'm so thankful that I did that because I feel like I'm gonna do this every year to reflect the year, see what I need to change, again, what I need to work on for next school year. And I already like notes, you can't really, but yeah, I already put a lot of notes of what I need to change, maybe consequences, like behavioral plan, maybe change my attendant grabbers, and then just reminder for myself. So one of the reminder is be more patient. I don't know if you've seen one of my videos where I talked about 5 things I've learned as a PE teacher. And one of the things is definitely take more deep breaths, because it doesn't matter what kind of teacher you are, you're gonna have those days and times throughout the day where you just need to close your eyes, take deep breaths, and sometimes you have to remind yourself that you can't control everything. The only thing that you can control is your emotions, what you say. That is all that you can really control. You can't control others, you can't control like the situation. All you can do is control yourself, and a lot of deep breaths, lots of deep breaths. If you're a PE teacher or a special teacher and you see your kids every year, you don't want to do the same games over and over again. I think it's important to like switch them out and change a few things so they don't get tired of it. So I'm going to change a few activities, some warm-ups. So far I am kind of finished with my PE schedule. As you saw earlier, I have no ink. I still have black ink, so I'm probably gonna print out my gym spots. I'm so annoyed because I thought it wouldn't work for colored printing, but I guess it won't work for black ink, even though I have black ink and I want to print in black and white, but it still won't work, so it's so annoying. I should have checked the printer before doing this video, but I'm already in the zone of prepping everything that I can't stop. Okay, I am trying to add some music to Apple Music. I started listening a couple songs from Kids Bop and I just can't. Like, some teachers don't mind it, but to me it just seems so cringe. I'm gonna be the one listening to it most of the time. I want to be able to get good music, obviously appropriate good music. I'll have some Kids Bop music, but not my whole playlist is gonna be Kids Bop because I wouldn't be able to stand it. Okay, this playlist. I like to keep all my music in just, especially like K-5 PE, in one place, so I don't want to, you know, add more playlists because I want everything in just one folder, one playlist. So far this is what I got. I only have, let me see, so 66 songs, 3 hours and 28 minutes. As you can see, Master of Puppets. I was trying to see if I could input some songs from Stranger Things, but I looked at the lyrics and it's not appropriate, so I'm not going to put that one. One of the things that I like to do is Google Kid Movies 2022, and then I just look at these movies and search up, whether you're on Spotify or Apple Music, whatever that you're using, and look at the like I'm looking at Lightyear right now, looking at the soundtrack, and then I listen to some of these and add it to my playlist. So if that's one of the things that you want to try, go ahead. So like last school year, I put some songs from Encanto, the movie Encanto. So We Don't Talk About Bruno. That song was such a hit when I played it, but it was definitely getting annoying. But the kids loved it. So if the kids love it, I like it. Also, when the movie Turning Red came out, my 3rd to 5th graders loved the songs. It was so cute because one of my 4th grade classes, when I put on one of the Turning Red songs, they were all singing it together while they were playing the activities and stuff, and it was so cute, and I just was laughing the whole time because it was so cute that they were all singing it. I'm gonna be using the same PE rules and some of the PE posters that I made from last school year. I'm gonna use the same thing this year, and I will put up what the posters look like over here. And if you are interested in any of these posters, I do have a Teachers Pay Teachers, and you can go on my Teachers Pay Teachers and then get it if you want, but I'm gonna use the same rules. And then to hang my posters up, I use this Fun Tack blue sticky things. I just put some on my posters and then hang it up with this. And then in the beginning of last school year, I was really heavy with good sportsmanship and teaching students what is good sportsmanship, how to be a good sport, and all that stuff. And I'm gonna use the same things. This one is for the younger grades. I'm gonna show you. I got this on Teachers Pay Teachers. I didn't make this, someone else made it. So there are different scenarios. Read it. I don't read all of it. I'll read like 2 or 3 at a time, and then I will ask the kids, this is the lower L, so kinder to 2nd grade. I would ask them, after I read the scenario, I ask them, is it a good sport or not a good sport? And then we discuss why it's not, or why it is a good sport. And if it's not a good sport, I ask students, okay, how can we make it into a good sport? And just discussing about the scenario. And then this one is, it's like same idea, but with my older kids, 3rd grade and up. I read different scenarios, and then it's either a score, good sportsmanship, or a miss, not a good sport. Same thing, I read some, then we talk about it. So yeah, I got the older ones and the younger ones. I'm gonna use the same thing as last school year. It'll last for over a month because I see one class once a week. So it'll take me a while to get through all of the scenarios. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly tell you some of the consequences. So the first one is a warning. And then if they are still misbehaving, I am gonna try this out. This is gonna be my first year trying this out, is to refocus for 5 minutes. They're gonna have a timer and I'm gonna have a timer. And the reason why I'm having 2 different timers, I don't have to like be focused on them as much. Because I know if I just gave them a timer, I feel like they would secretly move it. Like secretly move the timer so they could be done with their timeout. It's not timeout, it's just like a refocus to really think about what they've done. So this is what the timer looks like. I need to put batteries in it. But so I'm gonna have one and they're gonna have one. So that way I know if it's like they're legit telling the truth. So when their timer is done, my timer should be done as well. But after the refocus, I would like talk to them really quickly. Hey, do you know why we had to do the timer? And then hopefully they know what they did, and if they don't, then I'll just like kind of ask them like questions leading to what they did, like what the problem was. And if that still doesn't work, I'm gonna increase it to 20 minutes. They either miss the whole PE time or the 20 minutes, because I do have 45 minutes each class. And again, it depends on when they misbehave again. But this is my first time trying it. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll link this in my Amazon storefront. Okay, so I did a lot of things on my to-do list. I just need to print a couple things, but again, I don't have ink, so print my gym slots. And then I definitely need to plan my first and second week. I need to probably add stuff in my PE yearly plan. So I'm gonna make a new to-do list for tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out my Apple Watch right now with iTunes or Apple Music, and yeah, mostly just print stuff. Still need to plan a couple things, but other than that, I think that's about it. If you are interested in following along more of like PE stuff, PE related stuff, don't forget to subscribe. I am wearing my PE shirt that I made, and I do have an Etsy shop, so if you want to support PE teachers, support me, that'd be awesome. I already mentioned this last year, and I still love this book. I still haven't read all of it. It's easy to read. It gives you great examples. Definitely get it on Amazon if you don't already. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you next time.